turn you into a real boy. Give me your heart, son. Give me your heart.
Fuck you.
I believed you were a good boy. But you insist on breaking my heart. Well, I suppose Carlo was mischievous. It seems you inherited his personality instead of his memories. But a father always looks after his children. Even
I knew
naughty
it.
ones that must be punished, like you.
I knew it.
In my own way, I grew to love you. After all, you're the puppet who would bring my son back to life. I'm disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed in you.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I believed you were a good boy. If you refuse,
The question is...
then I'll
Oh,
have
damn.
to retrieve it myself.
Nope, it's gonna be a proper... difficult boss fight.
My son.
Ugh. Okay.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant of puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Gotta put this monster down, sorry.
I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
I love that sword, though.
Your
That is a
freedom is not
kick-ass
for
sword.
you, but for Carlo.
Let's try that again.
No one wants to respond to the flash, but there's no other way.
This is not gonna go well this time, but
If you can't find those memories,
good practice.
I'll make you a real human myself.
What's he doing?
After I lost you, my life was nothing but
I knew we were right not to trust him.
if only I had spent more time with you. If only
That sword that looks like a pair of scissors, so cool. I want that. Also, I have another boss, Ergo. Can I just leave Geppetto on hold here and... Oh, you can just choose to give it to him. No, fuck that. Where is... Yeah, I'm just gonna go see what you get for this Simon Manus Ergo. I knew it from the beginning of the game. Called it. Final boss Geppetto. There was probably nothing remarkable about that, like probably a lot of people saw that coming. But I feel special anyway. I just knew Simon is not going to be the real final boss. Why am I going this way? I don't think this is the right way. No, it is. He's right here.
I have a door and see for yourself.
Okay. Oh, that is an ugly-ass weapon. Noblesse oblige. Ergo release. Consume ergo to deal big damage. I remember there was a what do you call it in Sekiro, where you literally throw money at enemies and it just spends your money, and the more money you throw, the more damage it does. Silly. Okay, Awakened God's Amulet increases Fable Arts damage inflicted on a staggered enemy. Interesting. Very niche. But depending on how much it does, it's very niche to be a heavy amulet. But I guess the idea is, I mean, can you still do the critical attack after the Fable Art? I mean, despite having a motivity scaling, this weapon is ridiculous. I cannot imagine actually using this. It's ugly as fuck, and I don't know. I don't like it. I'm getting this. Okay. Let's go back. Switch Legion Arm. Let's try... Sure. Let's try Fulminous. And this. And then I have to take off... Oh, I don't need this anymore because he's definitely not doing strike damage. So that works. Dude. Geppetto takes off the mask. How is it that nobody, like Antonia, nobody saw through... Well, I guess the Geppetto that they knew was not like this.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Okay, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. I just needed to remind myself what the timing was like on Pizza Cutter, and everything's fine. Actually, I will maybe equip some stuff. Equip some stuff to throw. Because what am I saving it for at this point?
You can become a real human.
I throw this at you.
My son.
And this. And this. And take one of these. Oops.
I know you have gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
Oh, that is... Oh no, he's healing.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carl. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Yes. Take that.
You can't find those memories.
Oh no. Okay. Phase 2.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Noted.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself.
Memories coming out? If memories are flooding out of his head and are my memories, has he been downloading my memories and putting them in this other... But he's trying to turn... He wants my heart to make Carlo a real boy again, but he's got this puppet body, and the puppet body apparently has my memories. Weird. Also, phase 2 is gonna be difficult to use that. Also, knowing there's a phase 2, I'm totally not spending all my throwing cells, which I think I did anyway. It's too late. Yep, 0. Let's try... I guess let's try this. Okay. Why did I click that? This one.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Ow! That last hit.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of
God damn.
Carlo's memories within you. So
That's ridiculous. The very last hit of the combo just does like 80% of your health. I think I'll try not getting hit by that instead. The only downside of this crystal spear is that it doesn't have a cool fable art.
real human.
That's the real
Come
downside.
to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Fuck.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Wouldn't it be cool if I could break his weapon? Like, that way, when he
No father.
splits it for phase 2, like, it doesn't matter, because it's already broken.
No other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself. After I lost you, my life was nothing but regret.
I got a pokey too.
If only I
Yours is better.
had more time with you. If only I could read your favorite book. Father to son. Forgive me, Carlo. Please regain your memories. Now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's tough. I like using a weapon that I can whip out a
Real
big, powerful Fable Art when I need to.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to that covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Yeah, I'd really like to break that weapon. So I'm gonna try to.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Damn, that was a good opportunity. How am I fucking missing every single one?
Can't find those memories. I'll make you a human myself.
Yeah, it's not working.
After I lost you, life was full of nothing but regret. If only I had spent more time with you. If only I had read you.
Okay.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Ow. Whoa. Okay. And you avoid that? How? Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep using those consumables, because, you know, what else are they for? But I really need more heals left going into phase 2. And I'm hoping that by using my Fable Art right at the beginning,
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you had gone away. Troublesome little puppet.
I have got to teach my brain to stop guarding too early.
Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real myself.
Okay. Let's
How
do
dare
it.
you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Fuck.
So, bring you back.
So, that dash attack in particular, I think you just need to, like, figure out what number to count to. Because ain't no way you can react to that.
Human. Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No fire wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Okay, that was good. That was good.
If you can't find those memories,
Oh. I
you're just a puppet. Nothing
didn't actually mean to... Oh, I did it. Okay. What the fuck? Am I not locked on or something? Like...
turn you into a real
I don't understand what just happened. I don't know why I was facing, like, with my back to him. So this fight is 100% harder than Simon Manus. As is fitting.
my son.
Okay, new one.
Never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo. So
Alright.
bring you back.
I might need to just take a break. I might need to sleep on it. Talk about a good run back, though.
Become a real
All bosses should be like that. Just respawn right in front of the door.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories. Troublesome puppet. Freedom is not required. Now, I'll turn you into a real
It's okay. So, normally, I guess, bosses that are good for dodging
You can become a
don't have
real
weapons that have a reach quite like that.
Come to me.
And bosses that are good for parrying, well, it's just a hard boss.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets. Carlo's memory is within you. I knew you were stray. Troublesome little puppet.
It's giving me a lot of opportunities to learn that dodge or block timing, and I'm just not doing it.
Your freedom.
I am
is not
stubbornly not learning it.
No father wants to resort to the lash.
I just gotta practice.
There's no other way.
Like that.
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself.
I mean, I have no heals left, but that's okay.
After I lost you, my life was filled with regret. I waited so long to bring you back.
Oh, fuck off, teabagging me. How dare you? I mean, deserved. I need to just break my brain and rebuild the pieces into something that can wait a little bit longer before pressing the guard button.
You can become a real human.
I wonder how many people
Come to me.
just get hard stuck on this boss.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. Freedom is
Fucking
not
hell.
for you.
I actually had a string of really good parries there, too. But the fact that I have actually yet to open a single stagger window, even when I get a lot of good guards, makes me think it's pretty hard to get the stagger window, and it makes me think it's pretty hard to
Come to me, my son.
break that weapon, too.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I knew you,
That's going pretty well, though.
you troublesome little puppet.
Oh, yeah.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Oh yeah.
You can't find those memories. I'll make you a real human.
Well, I think it's going better than it had been.
You're just a puppet.
Take some acid damage.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jen.
Nice move. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. The fuck? This fight is just a endless bag of bullshit tricks. It's gonna be so great when we beat it.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never bound the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you'd gone astray. Troublesome puppet.
Okay, not bad. Always like to see that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Your freedom is not for you. It's for Carlo.
Damn it. String of failed blocks.
No father is to resort to the lash, but there's no other. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself.
Nice interrupt.
After I lost you, my life was full of regret.
This probably won't go well because I don't have a lot of heals, but
Dare you.
oh well.
You're just a puppet.
Have some thermite.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Jen.
What the fuck even is that? And how do you avoid it? The only thing I don't like about this is I just need practice on phase 2. Phase 2 is like twice as hard as phase 1, but you have to get through phase 1 every time to get any practice on it.
You can become a real human.
This is gonna be a bit of a marathon, I can tell.
My son.
Yep.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Troublesome little puppet. Go fuck yourself. Oh.
Freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
I really think it should be possible to break that thing.
Resort to the lash. There's no other way.
Fuck. There we go.
Find those memories. I'll make you a real human myself.
Okay.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I don't really know. I don't really know what to do. Sure, let's try this. Maybe a nice big fable art will interrupt some of that absolute bullshit.
Come to me, my son. I never found you in grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you are astray. You troublesome little puppet.
Yeah, it's harder to avoid that kind of thing though with this weapon.
Is not for you, but for Carlo. No fire wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
You do get some nice satisfying hits in though. I still have about the same amount of heals left as usual.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay, well that's something. Alright, that's also something. Yeah, I couldn't get out of it quickly enough. I can't keep using a heal after every combo he does.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son. I never found the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
At least I'm getting slightly better at that combo.
I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you.
Oh, bullshit.
The lash. But there's no other way.
That was actually lucky on my part. That would have hurt. Never mind. Didn't matter.
If you can't find
Romeo has nothing on this guy. Just had to put one final massive difficulty spike in at the very end.
You can become a
It
real...
has to be a proper finale, right? Killing a fucking god wasn't enough.
I never bound you.
I keep missing that second to last one.
Carlo's memories within you.
Yeah.
Now, no time.
I want to see some average attempt numbers for this boss. If it's so difficult that they just give you the option to say, nah, never mind.
You can become a real human. Come to me, my son.
Of course, there's a follow-up.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. Now, no time.
The fact that he fucking teabags you when he kills you. You didn't deserve that. When you're that much, you know, when you're that OP, come on.
Human,
You teabag somebody when,
come to me.
well, I don't know. You know what? You never do. Just don't do it.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other
2 heals down.
because of Carlo's memories within you.
Every time. It's that second to last one that's a big problem for me.
Your freedom is not for you.
Well timed. Why can't phase 2 be like this?
To resort.
You know?
But there is no other way.
Why can't it just be like the same difficulty as phase 1? That'd be great.
How dare you? You're
Oops.
just a puppet. Nothing more.
Okay. Okay, sure. Why the hell not? You've got ridiculous bullshit powers, and I've got a pizza cutter. But there is a 100% chance that I am going to bed and
Real.
finishing this later. Because not a chance.
I never bound
Fuck off with that.
puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you've gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
You know, if I'm having... if I've actually never beaten a boss with this weapon, I have figured out that this is not the one to start with. Okay. The fact that the combo like extends itself based on what you do.
But there's no other way.
It's kind of cool design. It's like it's adapting. It feels like it's changing the follow-ups based on what I do or don't do.
After I lost it, my life was full of regret.
I've got that last hit down now. And it's just the rest of it that's a problem.
If only I had. If only I had read the further book. Father and son. How dare you?
Nameless puppet.
You're just a puppet.
I throw a bomb at you. At least that one is actually, like, not so bad. Oh yeah, it's actually not bad at all. That was a bit weird. I mean, surely he realizes now, you know, that thing's head is like chopped in half. It's clearly going crazy. I am not using this. Not a chance. Let's go back to this. But no, let's not. I still kind of think that maybe my best hope is acid damage. Considering that, like, all of Phase 2's moves are like, okay, desperately back out and heal. Like, I'm not doing any damage.
I never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
I need to stop spamming the dodge button and start just using it correctly. I mean, the
Freedom is not for you.
guard button. Fuck off.
Bring you back.
So basically, this is going to just be every night after work, come home, eat some dinner, and die for a few hours.
You can become a real human.
That's just gonna be the next, it's gonna be the next few weeks.
Never bound you to the grand covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you.
Bullshit. Also, did you see that?
Gone astray.
Why did it turn me around so that I was facing away from him?
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo. My father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way.
Maybe I should actually not do the phase transition just to see,
You can't find those memories.
is it possible
I'll make you into a real
to break his weapon?
myself.
Like, just to see if it's possible.
After I left you, my life was full of regret. If only I had spent more time with you. I've waited so long.
Never mind, didn't matter. Just think, if I had said, sure, here's my heart. And you could argue even that if I'm trying to be like a real boy, if I'm trying to be Carlo,
Become a real human.
then that would have been
Come
the
to
play.
me, my son. So long to bring you back. I never.
Can I just go and just farm like another 20 or 30 levels? Would anyone notice? Anyone notice or mind if I just go and do that? I'm level 91. And the required ergo only went up by, yeah, it's definitely frozen. I mean, practically. It went up by 2. The required ergo went up by 2. I mean, that kind of tells me...
You can become a real.
I mean, what does that tell you? If they suddenly stop the scaling... Surely, though, it's possible to break this damn thing.
I knew you'd gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
It has to be possible.
Your freedom is not for you. Come on. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a
I know it's gotta be possible.
myself.
Let's break that weapon!
After I lost you, my life was full of nothing but regret.
See, he normally doesn't do that, but because I backed away,
If only I had spent more time with you.
he did. And I'm not even gonna stagger him. My mission is to break that thing to see if it's possible.
Forgive me, Carlo. Please regain your memories. You break my heart, son. Come back to my arms.
Fuck off.
No, this can't be. Come back to me, Carlo.
That was a new line. I mean, it's swinging a weapon. Surely the rules apply, you know? Its weapon has to break. And on a boss like that, what a massive payoff. Do I have an amulet for this? Maybe I should use Puppet Destroyer. It is a puppet. You know, actually I should prio defensive stuff. Iron Wall. And that. And that. Oh, shit. Alright, we'll try that. I feel like there was... Maybe it was a quartz that I'm thinking of. Where... Actually, maybe I have it already. Where you just... Your perfect guards just do more destruction damage. Yeah, if I want to level up anymore, I have to do it the painful way.
You can become a real human.
Slow and painful farming.
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memory within you. I know you've got us. Troublesome little puppet. Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
Shit.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself. I lost you. My life was full of nothing.
I still am trying to do it. I am starting to think it's actually impossible.
Now. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant with the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. You troublesome little puppet.
So basically, it's either not possible.
Your freedom is not for you, but for Carlo.
I mean, it doesn't seem right that it's not possible to break it.
The lash, but there's no other way.
You know?
If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
Because that's how it's supposed to work. And when it's going to be that full of bullshit, you know? You gotta give me something.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Damn it. You saw me dodge, right? Okay. You know, that's a good one to end on, because not worrying, like, it was worthy to try breaking the weapon because it should have been possible. But once it became clear that even if I sit there prolonging phase 1, trying to break it, and it never breaks, either it's not possible or it's just, it takes so long that it's not worth it. Once I stopped doing that, and I definitely noticed also putting on all this defensive stuff made a huge difference. Definitely noticed. So from that attempt, suddenly, like, phase 2's attacks were still dangerous for sure, but it felt that time like they weren't, oh, I'm just gonna die here. I recorded that like in the same session as Simon and the upper part of the Abbey there. So, be right back. I'm going to bed. Okay, I'm back. I'm coming back after getting some sleep. It's the next day. I also changed a couple things, swapped out some amulets, put on Puppet Destroyer and Blue Guardianship, and I actually realized if these offer so little physical damage reduction, and that's what I really need, I might as well take one of these off to actually make room to put on the heaviest frame I can. Also, I figured I would actually try Puppet String, because he's a regular sized enemy, and you know, it might actually come in really handy to interrupt some super dangerous things. So we will see how that goes, and we'll see how that goes, and just we'll see how that goes. I'm still a little torn on the weapon choice, but you know, I don't know. I think especially if it's just going to be too slow and easy to overcommit with the pizza cutter, that if I'm going to do something like this weapon, that the puppet string makes a lot of sense. I mean, for all I know, it might be immune to puppet string. I don't know if I do have a Legion caliber. So I'm actually going to try, I don't think I've upgraded puppet string at all. I don't even remember what the first upgrade is. But if it's the one that lets me pull myself to them, that might actually be really worth getting. I also equipped some shot put, because it says, I mean, it has B scaling and it says it will stagger anything. So I'm hoping that's true. Yeah, I think it might be worth putting on one of these even heavier liners. This, I think, will do it. What's this one? Pierce damage. He does do some, but I think most of it is slash, so I'm going to go with this. And put that on. And we'll try that here. That makes it slightly heavy, but if I take this off, since it barely gave any physical protection, I think that'll be good. And let me just see. Yeah, okay. It might be useful to be able to pull myself in. I did get it down. Cat hair. I did get it down halfway through the second phase last night, but it was 1:30 in the morning, and I just decided to end on a high note, end on some progress. Let's see if I can remember anything. There's not really any point in parrying if I can never break his weapon, so maybe I'll just try to dodge more anyway.
You can become a real human.
Here we go again. Back at it.
My son.
Damn. I really don't like that it turns me around so that I'm facing away from it.
Because of Carlo's memories within you.
You know, like, why does it do that? It's kind of annoying.
I know you have gone astray. Trouble with the puppet. Your freedom is not for you,
Oh.
but for Carlo.
Well, at least it... Oh, nice dodge. It does make him stagger a little bit.
Wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself.
I wonder if that glowy, like, golden sparks and stuff is him somehow repairing.
Lost you. My life was full of nothing but regret.
And it does nothing because the previous hit made me face backwards for no apparent reason.
If only I had spent more time with you. If only I had read you your favorite book. Father and son.
Like that. Why does it turn me the fuck around?
Forgive me, Carlo. Please regain your memories.
Just gotta relearn some things. See how this goes.
How dare you?
Can I puppet string him?
Just a puppet. Nothing more.
Apparently it does not work. Yeah, definitely doesn't work. Ew. Oh, of course there's a fucking follow-up. You know, it's not going as bad as I thought it would, considering I was basically out of heals. Do you see that?
I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray. You troublesome.
I wonder if actually it's only that phase. Actually, I don't think that worked. I think it was just his dash attack. Let me try that one more time.
Your freedom is not for you.
Yeah, puppet string is not an option.
To resort to the lash,
Oh well. I'll try something else.
If you can't find those memories,
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if that's like an emergency repair thing that he's doing. And that's why you can't break it.
after I lost you, my life was nothing but regret.
Okay. Seriously.
If only I had spent more time with you. If only I had read you your favorite book.
Alright, let's go.
How
Let's
dare
go.
you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
Does that work? Whoa. That actually does massive stagger damage.
So bring him back.
It's just, you know, one combo. It's easily enough to kill you. But just think. Even with all this bullshit, I'm gonna kill this boss, and it's gonna be great. How many of these do I have in storage? I have 6 total. But it did massive, I mean, it didn't open a stagger window, but it actually put him into that little stunned, semi-stunned state with throwing 2 of them. So if I run out, I might actually see if I can go buy more.
You can become a real human.
I forgot to change puppet string. Oops.
My son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlo's memories within you. I know you have gone astray.
I think he's repairing his weapon. Every time he does that.
Your freedom is not freedom. Carlo. No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find those memories, I'll make you a real human myself. After I lost you, my life was regret.
Okay. Let's try this again.
How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I don't know why I healed. I didn't really need to. Take that. And I spent them. Oh, Trixie. Yes!
Now, I'll turn you into a real.
Okay. That was like... That's gotta be like less than 10%. Yeah, I might as well just do Fulminous.
You can become a real
We're so,
human.
so close.
Come to me, my son. I never bound you to the Grand Covenant like the other puppets because of Carlos' memories within you. I knew you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet.
I am at least... I can at least say that attacks that gave me a huge amount of trouble before
Is not for you. Carlo.
don't anymore, so that's cool. See that? Ah.
No father wants to resort to the lash, but there's no other way. If you can't find
Nice.
those memories, I'll make you into a real human myself. How dare you? You're just a puppet. Nothing more.
I meant to dodge. Close. Okay, ran out of room there. Where did he go? What's happening?
just a useless puppet.
I have a final report on the Krot experiment.
You certainly took your time, Paracelsus. Your findings?
I think we have a new brother. A new type of humanity, so to speak.
There are many forms of eternal life.
It's intriguing and worth further observation.
Noted. And we'll have to get his arm back anyway.
I'm counting on it. Expect another report at the next meeting. Paracelsus returning. Ah, and when I return, I will find her. For sure. Another key of ours. Dorothy.
To get that far, to get it down second phase to like 5%, and then have the fucking boss bug out and kill itself. We were so close, robbed of the final moment of glory. It really was a phenomenal game, easily one of my top 10 favorites. I loved this game. I still want to give major kudos, just massive appreciation to the developers and the writers. It was so good. It actually took fundamental mechanics of Sekiro with like parry, heavy combat, and posture damage and everything. It took like the hardest Souls game to integrate into the others, and it did integrate it into like a more Bloodborne-y style. Like everything was done lovingly with attention to detail. Like there's enough depth there that you can tell that it's just, you know, they didn't half-ass anything. If you've come with me all the way through this playthrough, I'm pretty sure there's like 3 to 5 of you that have done that. Would just love to hear from you, and you know, this was my first major like large-sized Let's Play. I had a lot to learn, and I ran into some technical difficulties along the way, but big learning experience, and what an amazing gaming experience also. They are really going to do Dorothy next. Incredible. Look, the fact that this got enough green lights to make it in front of us, the fact that somebody said, what if we would take Pinocchio and make it a Souls-like, and that got enough green lights, I am already fully on board with a Dorothy sequel. Or DLC, whichever it is. So, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to whatever's coming next on this channel. I've got Alan Wake 2 in progress, Lords of the Fallen in progress, and I'm looking at a couple of horror games to start as well. Please consider subscribing if you enjoyed this. Most importantly, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Send commiserations. Okay, I couldn't let it end like that. I can't end such an amazing game with such a sad boy outro, so now that I've gotten a little sleep, had a chance to get over the fact that we were robbed, I just wanted to add a couple of things. This game really was amazing. I really loved it. There were a couple of parts that were more frustrating than others, but there really wasn't anything that I just really disliked a lot, and that's unusual, you know? Anyway, I'm pretty sure that the portrait with the nose and everything was definitely important somehow. It looked like it was pretty much as long as it was gonna get. I don't know what that investigate button was ever supposed to actually do. Partway through I was starting to think, why is the cat reacting differently to us? And I thought it was probably, well, we're becoming more human, so the cat's probably getting more friendly as a result. And I was kind of semi-joking at the time that the cat was important, but I think it probably was important as a clue. But then of course there's the choice at the end, you can give your heart or refuse. So it all kind of makes me think that there's got to be several endings. So I'm really curious what the other ones are, because how would it... I mean, what would it affect? What would it change? If you give him your heart, what becomes of you? I loved the characters in this game. Especially all the stalkers, they were really cool. I wish that the stalkers had not made such dumb decisions. Apparently in New Game Plus, they actually maintain the sense of progression. And, you know, my biggest problem with New Game Plus is that sense of progression is everything. So when you take that away, when there's nothing left to progress, you know, it's fun for 5 minutes to steamroll everything, but it kind of wears off quickly. It's a novelty. But apparently in New Game Plus in this game, they actually continue the quartz upgrade path, which is really cool. I'm thinking of doing like a post-game video, just a short video, talking about everything we experienced so far, what I think it did well, what I think it maybe didn't do well, maybe do a tier list of bosses, just a fun little post-game summary. So let me know if that's the kind of thing you want to see. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure I don't end on such a dejected note. So, just adding a few thoughts. Now I will kick it back to past me to close us out. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching these 24 episodes of Lies of P. I had a blast. I hope you had fun. Have a good one.